Welcome back to Talent Isn't Enough. And this time we're turning the camera towards actors because here's what people miss. In music, brand is in your face. It's sound, a style, a statement. But in acting, brand is much more subtle. It's in the range that you choose, the roles that you accept, and the off-screen narratives that you allow people to believe. Actors don't just build brands by being seen in movies. They build it by making us feel like we know who they are, even when they're pretending to be someone else. First up, we've got Damson Idris. Damson didn't just come for the roles. He came with a fresh frame of reference. He's not just playing characters. He is rewriting what Black leading men are allowed to be. He's one of the few Black male actors who call out and uplift Black women as a part of his brand. And it's powerful because it opens up new space to be desired, respected, and dimensional. If you want to take a note out of his book, share what matters to you, the people you affirm, the communities that you stand with. If I were him, I'd double down with an original project, one where he's not just starring, but producing a narrative that centers care, complexity, and heat through the lens of Black intimacy. Next up, we have Ayo Edebiri. Ayo has the rarest kind of brand, one that feels endlessly emerging without ever feeling unfinished. She shows up like a character actress with movie star magnetism. And it's not just in the roles that she takes, it's her off-screen presence as well. It's very intentional. Podcasts, campaigns, and memes. She's funny, she's grounded, and she's curiously exact. If you want to take a note out of her book, you don't have to be polished to be powerful. Document your becoming. Let people feel your rhythm, your voice, your stakes. That's how you make growth part of your brand. I'd put her in a slow burn prestige drama, a high concept limited series, something that lets her stretch emotionally but still keeps that offbeat rhythm. And lastly, we have Jacob Elordi. At first, Jacob looked like a trope to me. He's tall, he's handsome, he's brooding, but then he flipped the script on us. Instead of chasing blockbuster fame, he leaned into art house danger, which is basically aesthetically rich indie roles with some sort of psychological intensity. He is building a brand on discomfort. In the off-screen version, he has the same energy. He never overshares, and he has a beautiful way of curating curiosity. If you want to take a note from his book, you can ask yourself, do I want to feel familiar or unforgettable? Lean into the tension that makes you strange and not safe. If I were shaping his next act, I'd place him in one elevated commercial swing. Nothing like Marvel, but something with scope and stakes. Ambiguity is magnetic, but scale builds legacy. In acting, it's not just how well you play someone else, it's how clearly people see you between the lines. See you next time on Talent Isn't Enough.